Hi everyone, and welcome to another Obsession Car Detailing vlog. Today we're working on a brand new Tesla Model X P90D in black. It's in for our full new car opti-coat protection package, which includes the interior, the exterior, taking the wheels off and coating them, the windscreen, the lights, just about everything really. And of course it's getting a two-stage correction as well. Being a brand new car, it in theory shouldn't need one, but unfortunately the owner did take the car to a car wash prior to bringing it here, and it has some fairly deep scratching and a fair few defects in there which will need to be removed. The side effect of that, however, is that the car is going to look fantastic as a result, and it's going to be here for the next few days. We're also painting the wheels, much like we did with the last Model X we did, to kind of bring it up to scratch a bit, and we're going to be replacing a few of the decals with some nice red ones. So let's get cracking, starting with the wash. So the car has not been washed yet. This is just some of the marring and the scratching you can see just using standard overhead light, not even a scan grip or a dedicated detailing light. And this is before washing, and the reason I'm showing you this is just to show you that I'm not deliberately adding scratches to the car. So you can see that's pretty bad. So we've washed the car, decontaminated, clayed it and all that jazz. We've taken the wheels off, dropped them off for repair and painting. So let's take a closer look at the paint to see what we're dealing with. So I've just put some tape there to do a 50-50 soon, and so we can focus the camera as well. Got the scan grip light here as well. So you can see it's not looking pretty. This car is essentially brand new, or a few weeks old. So guys, this is the damage that just one bad car wash with a broom, or you know, one of those automatic washes can do. So always wash your car properly yourself, or take it to someone who knows what they're doing. Car park car washes and car wash cafes are notorious for causing damage to paint. Alright, so this is definitely going to need a multi-step correction, but the result is it's going to look fantastic, and we should have a much better finish by the time we're done than we would from factory as well. To do an initial cutting test spot, going to be using Concourse Precision. You'll recall this is what I used on the Audi RS5 recently, along with a Lake Country Blue HDO pad in the Roops 21. This is a diminishing abrasive, leaves a real nice finish, ready for final polishing, and I find that it's got a real good cut without being too aggressive, and this is a fairly hard paint from what I can tell. So we'll do a quick test spot and see how we go. So with a diminishing abrasive, you work the compound until it goes clear like this. I mean, it's not fully clear, but you can see how it's lost most of the the whiteness. That means the compound has broken down and is ready to be wiped off, and it should leave a nice finish. And just to make sure that we're not leaving any fillers or oils or masking agents behind, not that Precision has any, but sometimes polishing oils can show defects. We're going to use some Car Pro eraser to wipe off the residue. So you can clearly see the difference in finish before and after. Zoom out a bit. Big difference. Now if you look on the side that's been cut, you can see perhaps it's not as black. So that's a tiny bit of compound haze there, which should clean up nicely after polishing. So polishing will help, restore the clarity, the depth, and the blackness, and give us that beautiful finish. Here on this side here, where we've basically got all these fairly deep scratches, it's not affecting the color that much because there's not, they're deep and they're not, there's not, too many of them. But you can see there on the right side how the color is a bit different. We'll be fixing that with some polishing. All right, so we're halfway through day 2 of the Tesla and we're just about finished cutting. So I'm going to start polishing now. Going to be using, like last time, a Roops Duotto with a 12mm throw. This paint is a bit sensitive, so to get that nice finish, we'll use a machine that's slightly less aggressive. So with a small throw and a Roops yellow pad. Larry from Ammo NYC explained it a while ago about how using a slightly harder polishing pad on soft paints, although it's counterintuitive, it actually gives you a better finish, and it's due to the way the pad kind of jiggles. Basically, when the pad is too soft, it jiggles and can cause these random scratches. That's why the Roops pad, although it's a polishing pad, it is quite firm and it leaves a real good finish on softer paints. So let's get cracking on the polishing. So the paint correction step, or the paint correction on the Tesla Model X Black 90D is now complete. I've got the wheels back now as well, so we're just coating the wheels. They've come back from paint, being painted a beautiful satin black, so we're going for that slightly murdered out look on the car. I've wiped the whole car down. In terms of the correction, it went pretty well. A few areas I did a intermediate step using Angel Wax Regenerate. The finish that the Concourse compound was leaving in some areas wasn't as good as I would have liked it to be. The marks were polishing out, but they were taking a while to do so. So using the Angel Wax Regenerate medium compound as a intermediate just helped speed up the process. I also used a rotary to polish in some areas as well. Gives a sharper finish. This paint is a bit finicky, but overall I'm really happy with the result. Looking fantastic. The only way it could be better is if we did a texture reduction or an orange peel reduction. Unfortunately, the client didn't want that. But if anyone is out there and is looking to get the absolute best finish from their car, please contact me about a texture reduction or an orange peel reduction on the car. We can do anything from a minor to a major reduction, and that, to be honest, is the thing that makes the biggest difference in any car. You can have all the coatings in the world, waxes, etc., etc., but ultimately it's about increasing the clarity of the reflections, and the only way to do that is to reduce the texture in the paint and flatten it out. Anyway, back to the Tesla. It's time to start coating, and then tomorrow I'll get cracking on this Audi, which needs a light polish and some PPF. I tend to overcommit myself sometimes, as I have done this weekend, but you know, I don't mind because I like what I do. So it's the next day. The car has been coated and left to cure overnight, and it's now awaiting collection. We're really happy with how it turned out. The condition it came in, as you can remember, was pretty bad due to the owner taking it to the car wash and washing it with a broom. So that's just an important tip to know, guys. Just don't take your car to the car wash and wash it with a broom. In fact, don't take your car to a car wash. Wash it yourself. Look after it. You know, the more you put in, the more you'll get out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you're interested in getting any work done, please send me an email, info@obsessioncardetailing.com, and enjoy the finish shots. See you next time.
There's something about you. 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 There's something about. There's something about you. There's something about. There's something about you. There's something about. There's something about.